The first time that I set up a wireless printer, it was a bit of a hit and miss procedure. But today's wireless printers, far more user-friendly. And a big part of that is the growth of UPnP, or Universal Plug and Play, which theoretically makes connecting wireless devices much easier. Now, just like it took USB some time to become real plug and play and not just plug and pray, it's taken a while for UPnP to really hit its stride. But let's dive right in and let's connect the C8180 to our wireless network. So I've got a Wi-Fi network set up here in the studio. We've just plugged this in and we haven't done any configuration at all. So it is time for us to set it up and have it find the wireless network. Now, the first time I did this way back in the day with a wireless printer, I actually had to plug the printer in, first of all, to a computer, get it all configured, and then plug it into the network and all sorts of things. It took several stages. No more. This is the way it should be. In the setup menu, I go into Network and then just run the wireless setup wizard. This is going to be far and away the easiest way to set up your network. And it's now searching for my wireless router, and I have an 802.11 wireless router running here in the studio. As soon as it finds it, it identifies all of the different routers that it finds, and because we're in the studio here and there's several wireless networks around, I can choose from among them. I'm going to choose the D-Link router, which I have here, and if I had an encryption key, if I had it secure, it would then ask me to input all of that data, and then it goes out and it tries to connect to the Wi-Fi network directly. It's successfully installed, and as you can see, that's an absolutely simple process now of connecting this multifunction device to my wireless network. But that's just the first step. We have another step that we have to do. Once we've got the multifunction device installed, we now have to install drivers and connect each of our computers to the multifunction device over the wireless network. And that involves installing the software, and a CD ships with the multifunction device that you install in both your Macs and PCs, which will install all of the drivers and software necessary to communicate back and forth. Now, I've already run that because it takes it a few minutes for the installation to run, and I've reached the actual critical point of the installation where we're about to connect to the printer itself. So the software is installed, and now it's asking me if I want to connect directly to the computer using a USB cable, which I could do, but I don't want to do that. That's old school. No, I want to connect through the network. And this is where we see the real acid test of wireless networking. When I click next here, now it's going out and it's going over the wireless network, and it's trying to connect and then make sure that this computer here can access all of the functions. Now I'm talking scanning, I'm talking reading all of the memory cards, accessing the DVD drive, and of course printing all over the wireless network. It's now finished the installation, and it's actually doing the final stage of searching for the network printer, and it has found it. Select the printer you're installing, and right there is our PhotoSmart C81 series, and we give it permission to connect, and the setup is finishing up. The printer's detected. We're online. Now you go through the same installation process for every notebook or desktop, Mac or PC in your home that you want to connect to the multifunction device. So now we have one multifunction device which is going to serve the entire family. And look, it's congratulating me on doing a good job. Well, no, congratulations to you. You did a good job too. Before we finish the wireless part of the story today, I want to show you the Bluetooth option. Now, this isn't just a throw-in because we're increasingly using our phones as cameras, and Bluetooth is the best way to send images from the phone to the printer. So setting this up as a snap, let me show you. If we take a look here on the front of this the multifunction device, we see that our Wi-Fi radio is turned on, but the Bluetooth radio isn't. So the first thing we need to do is turn on the Bluetooth radio. So I go into the setup menu, into Bluetooth, and in there I find and turn on the Bluetooth radio. Once I've turned the Bluetooth radio on, it will be discoverable. I can make it discoverable so that I can connect my camera phone to the Bluetooth device. Once I've done that, I can go in and I can edit the passkey. Now, a passkey is basically the security levels in Bluetooth. And what it does is it prevents unauthorized Bluetooth devices from talking to each other. Now, there's not a big security concern over your printer, so leaving the passkey at 0000 is okay. But if you want to limit who can use the Bluetooth connectivity here within this printer, you can change the passkey. I'm not going to bother. Instead, I'm going to go to my camera phone and I'm going to connect it to the printer. And this is a nice, simple process as well. So every camera phone is going to be slightly different. In the BlackBerry here, I've got a little Bluetooth menu, setup menu, which says it'll go and it'll search for devices that are set up in what's called pairing mode. Pairing mode is how Bluetooth devices talk to each other. And remember, Bluetooth basically replaces USB cables. Think about it as that level of networking. And as it's looked through, it's found the PhotoSmart C81 series. So I just click on accept that, and then it's going to ask me for that passkey. The passkey is 0000. So I'm going to enter 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, hit the return, and now it's pairing. And in a moment here, it will tell me that it is paired and it's complete with the PhotoSmart C8100 series. So now I'm ready to actually print from my Bluetooth device. So with your camera phone, with all camera phones, the easiest way to print is just to basically go into your media manager and then send. Instead of saying print, you actually just say send it to a Bluetooth device. So I found my photo here that I want to print, and when I click on the menu, it says send using Bluetooth. When I do that, now the Bluetooth connection is activated. I send it, and we can see the file being transferred from my phone to the printer. We see the printer starting up, and over Bluetooth now, I'm printing. There is the complete wireless story. Printing wirelessly from a Bluetooth device to my multifunction device, or printing wirelessly from my computer to my multifunction device. You know, in today's home, there's seldom just one computer anymore. In most homes, multiple computers means multiple printers. This is a far better solution than everyone having their own printer. It's very easy to set up, very easy to use, and now everyone can get the benefits of this simply fantastic imaging solution.